Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of Deadlands, the Family Jewels. I am your GM and a marshal for this campaign, Lily the Doof. And joining me for this session, we have Dunna.
Meow.
Dragon Tamer.
Yo.
Flurbo.
I was dragged here and I'm forced to sit in this game. Please help.
And Grid Fox.
Best boy Benson's One Direction, making the visage like a skin infection.
Can I shoot him, please?
Poetry.
Not yet. So yeah.
It's the
we are
best
going
boy band.
So we are going to be running
Rockhampton.
we're going to be running Deadlands. It's going to be super fun. I feel the need to specify this because, as far as I've seen, we are the only podcast to do this because all the other podcasts seem to run Deadlands Reloaded. We are running the classic Deadlands rule set for this. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Before the session proper gets started, let's go around and get the lovely viewers at home acquainted with our player characters. First of all, we have Brian Beck, played by Dragon.
Hello.
So tell us a bit about Brian, including his worst nightmare. Tell us a bit about Brian, including his worst nightmare.
All right. Brian is a U.S. Marshal who hunts supernaturals for a living. His worst nightmare is to be responsible for the death of a friend or member of his family. He's a pretty charismatic guy. He follows the law to a T, and enforces others to do so as well.
Fuck you.
We have
No emotions in this game.
next up we have Kit Pickett, played by Flurbo. So tell us a bit about Kit.
Well, Kit Pickett is your friendly neighborhood mailman. He goes along all the dusty trails and knows almost every neighbor almost in town. He's delivering packages, waving off, saying hello. Worst nightmares is probably losing the family business and snakes.
All right. Then we have Quicksoat, played by Grid Fox. Just go with it. Grid
Was
Fox.
that me?
Yep. Tell us a bit about Quicksoat.
So Quicksoat, he's he's a bit of a strong, silent type. More so silent because he can't really string two damn words together. And yeah. I'm doing this southern accent because to throw a red herring, because Quicksoat actually has a halfway Irish accent.
You're also doing it to offend the two North Carolinians in this session, aren't you?
Close enough.
And lastly, Santiago Ferral, played by Dunna.
Hello, I'm the bounty hunter of the group. I'm a grim servant of death, and my worst nightmare is to lose the remaining family I have after my direct family, meaning parents and siblings, got slaughtered right in front of my eyes.
So you tell me I'm the only one who's afraid of snakes?
Yes, Indiana Jones, you're the only one.
Yes.
Dang it.
I'm in pursuit of the murderer of my family, and I'm only with this group because I had to choose between this group and the gallows.
Right
Wow.
there.
To be honest, I would have taken the gallows.
So, if that's all everyone has to say, we can get started. And we will get started with Brian, Quicksoat, and Santiago. The three of you have been following the trail to the small town of Direridge. It's just a little town in the city of Denver. And you, Brian, were given a lead by one of your fellow marshals that one of the most feared gangs in all of Denver called the Wildlings were last sighted traveling to this town. So right now we currently have Brian, Quixote, and Santiago traveling to this small town of Direridge.
Can I do some a bit of that RP action with Brian?
All right.
You don't have to ask. I love character interaction.
Okay, so you see these two guys just walking on the trail to this town, and
Well, I would assume you're
Quixote out of the blue.
I would assume you're on horseback because it's a pretty far away town.
Quixote is on the back of whoever's horse that is willing to have him sit like backwards on.
So not mine.
Yeah.
Not yours, no. Brian puts up with it because, well, he has to.
Yep.
So
also,
Quixote
I should
says-
mention to the audience that Quixote is also U.S. Marshal.
Oh yes.
Sorry, carry on.
Did I ever tell you my name?
Oh, God.
Don't believe you have.
Well, to be honest, it's a bit of a long story.
So remind me again, why do we need the guy who can't even tell a skunk from a cat?
Well, that's also a long story.
Wanted to bring that
One
in,
that I'm
so
not
it's
really
so
willing
bad.
to delve into. But anyways, my name is Dan Juan Quixote, Corian 3 Esquire, and Knuckles.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series, The Return of Jafar.
Yes.
So, if unless anyone has anything else they want to say,
Just in text, just in text.
give me a cognition roll.
Oh,
Wow, that's an ace.
Nice.
Quixote, you as well.
Cognition?
Yep, cognition.
Now, if I might ask a question,
I should go and do it on
where the fuck is cognition?
It's the first skill on the sheet.
yeah, the very first.
Well, first
thing.
trait, I should say.
Trait, not aptitude.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a
That
trait.
does make sense.
Yeah, because this game isn't dumb enough to make it so you have to learn how to see things.
Also, should I roll tracking to see how well we're on the trail?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Ooh, Santiago. Yes, Brian, as far as you can tell, you are on the trail. You are following the directions you were given.
All right.
So, Santiago, in the distance, you notice a little ways off of the trail, what looks like a small tent. There's sort of a dirty brown horse standing. It almost looks like it's standing guard in front of the tent. You can see what look like the remnants of a campfire, and there appears to be an assortment of packages strewn all about in front of the tent, like they've been thrown to the side in a rush.
I just lift my hand as a sign to stop for a moment.
Brian stops his horse.
You see that?
Point at it.
I point over to the tent.
I'm just gonna say, quick rule: if a character points something out to you, you don't have to roll perception to notice it.
All right. Yeah, I see it. Thinking we should check it out?
I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like the camp of a big group, which would be what we are pursuing, so...
Might be interesting though.
But it's just slowing us down.
Eh.
So maybe keep an eye on it, but I wouldn't take a detour from that.
Hmm. I don't know. Why'd you bother to point it out then?
So we can have an eye on the tent and make sure that whoever's in there won't cause problems.
And on
All
that
right.
note, I need to look something up real quick.
And yes, Lily, I know that that's probably messing with your plans, but staying in character here.
I need to look something out of the rulebook because I forget what a certain edge does.
I already forgot again what my edges and hindrances are.
So,
Except for, of course, the major one.
yep. Kit, make me a cognition roll at +2.
Yes, sir. So, all right.
So you take the highest result and you'll add a +2 to it.
So I'm rolling 4d4.
What's your cognition?
2d4.
No, you're rolling 2d4 plus 2.
So you add 2 to your result.
5.
Yeah, that's a 5. That is enough. You suddenly wake up.
What?
You're currently in your tent. You've this is where you set up camp for the night. Because you've been traveling for a few days to deliver a very important package. And one thing you immediately notice looking around your tent is that it is in shambles. Like worse shambles than it's normally in.
Oh no.
Like packages.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ah! So I'm gonna go ahead and exit the tent and see what's happened. Like, how bad is the mess?
Santiago, Brian, and Quixo all see a rather scrawny, small-looking man exit the tent in a panic.
You should say rather scrawny, small man in with the most soulless stare we've ever seen. I've seen the picture.
Oh yeah,
I can never unsee that.
yeah. For everyone
That
at
man
home,
looks like he's in trouble. I think we gotta go check it out.
He's only slowing us down, and he's not hurt. He's not dying. We have a job to do. He's
It's
not
my
part
duty
of
as a
the job description.
It's my duty as a lawman to help.
Isn't it also your duty to keep an eye on me?
Yeah.
With that, I'm speeding up a bit.
Okay, can I quickly check my inventory? Like, not like in here, but like, can my character like see if like all the packages are there? If like and also look for the important package first.
yes. So I would say that you can just search through everything. You do notice that is there an investigation roll? Or is it just
I don't think there is.
okay? I'll just
But
say that.
there is searching.
Oh yeah, searching. Give me a searching roll.
I gotta find where that is.
That's under cognition, so roll 1d4.
Oh yeah. Okay, 1d4 and.
Oh wow,
Ooh,
roll again
4.
and add that to 4.
3.
So that is a total
So
of
that's
7. You're scrounging around, and as far as you can tell, most of your packages appear to be in place, just kind of thrown about. But there is one important package that has gone missing, and I will whisper to you what it is.
The what?
But I'll whisper to you what exactly, well, more specifically, who it's for. But you will, all you need to know before I send that whisper is that it is very important.
All right.
So yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and freak out
Oh no
accordingly.
no. No. It's gotta be here somewhere. It's gotta be here. Did I sleep with it? Did I get it over here? Oh, no.
I would say Brian and Quicksaw are far enough away to hear him.
I'm gonna say, hey, Quickso, could you go check out that guy? I gotta go rein in Santiago.
Duly noted. I'll go ask him about his day.
All right. I'm gonna speed off after Santiago.
I hop off the back of the horse, hoping not to step in or fall into dung.
There's no poop on the track, thankfully.
Okay.
Well, there is a bit, but they're big enough that you don't, that you can notice it.
All right. I will go over to this strange man and say, "Hi there. What are you panicking about there, sire?"
Sorry. My bad. I've misplaced a very important package, and I can't find it. It's nowhere here.
Do you suppose that it has been stolen or something?
That has to be. I usually keep my packages organized in a nice little pyramid little shape. But look at this. It's just a big mess. I just wondered who would actually steal the package.
Well, as it is important to you, could you remember who sent you the package?
It's all you would know is
Like
that
who
it's a
it's from?
business partner of whoever you're sending it to.
All I know is that this is from the. We have ties with the family business that this big corporation, and if I don't get this could my family could be it could be in shambles.
Like your tent in here. Now, I suppose that you can follow me for a while.
I guess so. I mean, if it'll help me find my package faster, I mean, mostly we can find those crooks who stole that package if it's stolen.
Seeing as, where are we, by the way? Out of context?
You're a few yards off the trail. The trail's still plainly in sight, but you're off it.
Okay.
You're in the middle of a desert. It's about mid-afternoon.
Okay. How far are we from the nearest town?
Well, the nearest town was Direridge, which you, Santiago and Brian were traveling to anyway.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yep, so that's about, well, Brian's the one with directions.
Yep.
So you'd have to ask him.
I know. I'd have to ask him. So, okay.
But you could probably still see us in the distance.
Yeah.
Kicking
Yeah,
up clouds of dust.
I wasn't speeding up that fast. I was just speeding up a bit to make a point.
Okay. I thought you
also-
were like going ham on
No.
Kit, one other thing I should mention that isn't missing is, no, I'll just whisper it to you.
That's not missing, or is?
That isn't missing.
That's not missing. Okay.
So what are you guys doing now?
Well, Brian was following me.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
Hi.
very good.
I am going to say, Santiago, you, if you remember correctly, you're under my jurisdiction. You follow my rules.
Yeah, and if you remember, the deal was that I help you catch that bad guy, and not help every rando on the street.
Who knows? Maybe that guy would have some information on said bad guy.
I doubt it. I doubt
Well-
he'd still be alive if he had.
You don't have to help me help this guy, but you at least have to come along.
This is slowing us down. Every minute that we spend helping this, I don't know what he does. We're
And
losing valuable time and having the trail run cold.
we got our whole lives ahead of us to get these guys.
And how many people do they have to kill until you catch them?
If they make too much noise, it'll be that much easier to find them.
Yeah, but when they make that noise, people lose their families. People lose their homes.
Everybody does out here in the wild.
And you're saying helping that one random person is worth risking the lives of maybe hundreds?
And how can we say that helping him won't save lives?
Did he look like a doctor or another important figure to you?
His tent was in shambles, he was panicking. I'm pretty sure he was in trouble.
Yeah, one random person in trouble. It happens.
Yeah, and it's my job as a lawman to help.
Well, it's also your job as a lawman to catch this bandit group.
Yeah, those are both my jobs.
Can it be safe to say that Kit Pickett is already packed up and is already have his stuff on his horse and ready to go?
Yep, I'd say that.
Get
Also,
your priorities straight.
Another good thing, Abe isn't hurt at all. A little shocked, but not hurt.
Oh, thank goodness! I hate my poor Abe was gone. I'd hate if he was hurt.
Wait, Abe's a girl?
It's Abe, short for Abeline.
I love it. All right, so
Lily, I also know that I at some point sent you a picture for my horse, but I don't think we'll find that ever again.
Maybe
I
it's
don't
her.
know if
Maybe
you
it's
saved it.
Aveline.
That's what I said. It's for Abeline.
I just
I'm sorry. I had to.
Okay. So I would say
Oh wait, never mind. Alright, I'm slow. I just realized what you just said.
it
I
took
thought
me
you just
a second.
reconfirming what I said, and I'm like, oh. Oh.
Maybe she's bored with it. Maybe it's Abeline. So yeah, I would say at this point, you guys would see. Would you let Quixo hitch a ride back so he doesn't have to walk?
Might as well. Hop on, Phil.
As this man sits on Abe, you hear her sort of in protest.
Oh.
Is
Under
your
the
horse
light.
also surly?
Do what?
No, Abe isn't
Ow.
surly, but she doesn't like having someone as big as Quixo on her.
Okay, that makes sense as well.
Whoa there, girl. I haven't seen her act like this since my Aunt Mama came on and sat on Abe the first time. Whew.
Abe sort of gives you this look out of the corner of her eyes and goes,
I'm gonna go ahead and pat her mane. Like, it'll be over soon. This is up the road.
"All right."
And so I look back and check and see if I have everything.
Yeah, I'd say you would have had
Right.
enough time to pack everything.
Thank goodness. All right, so I'm gonna start heading up the trail then.
All right, and I would say about where we stopped with Brian and Santiago's arguing is when you would ride up.
All right.
Okay.
Well, looks like we have a new friend.
Howdy.
We'll see about that. And I light a cigarette.
Okay, if you guys don't mind, there's a town nearby that I have a few of these packages to deliver to. If we could stop by there.
Well, that's where we're
Help
going.
yourself.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, if we're going to be well acquainted, I might as well just go ahead and spout out my name to you guys. My name's Kit Pickett. Partial owner, and also one of 7 members of the Pickett Postal Service.
Ah, so you're a mailman, eh?
Yes, sir.
You know,
Nice little
mailman.
business, see neighbors.
Mailman doesn't sound as cool as Pony Express Rider.
Yeah, not really.
Looks like your horse, isn't really happy right now.
Oh. Wait, did you? Oh, I don't go. Excuse me, sir. Hate to be rude, but could you hop? My horse seems to be a little overbearing with your presence.
Hey, Quixote, you should get back on my horse. Let's all stop for a second.
I reluctantly stop.
And go.
All right.
Nah.
All right, so just quick. So get back up on Brian's horse.
Grand Fox!
Yep.
Eh.
So just Quicksilver get back. Quicksilver get back up
Yep.
on Brian's horse.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. So
All right. All right. Let's continue on.
And so the adventure continued.
da 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 da. So
And I already made friends!
yay. So is anyone else gonna introduce themselves or?
I'm not.
And currently, everyone knows Kit's name, and Kit knows Quixote's name.
First I'm gonna ask. So, what was your problem back there?
I'm missing a very big package for a very important person, and most likely they'd have my family business on a stake if they didn't get that package.
Brian's just gonna give like a small glare back at Santiago, and
Well,
then
tough
he's gonna
luck.
be like, "Yeah,
Wow.
he's just going to give a small, yeah, he's just going to give a tiny glare back at Santiago, and then he's gonna turn back to Kit and say, "Well, my name's Brian Beck. I'm a lawman."
Oh, lawman. Well, this is nice. Nice to have some of the authorities coming by helping with me. It's very nice. Thank you so much for your help, you two. And
Yeah. If there's somebody on the loose, we gotta stop him too.
oh, sure, I don't mind helping you. I mean, if you're going to help me with my problem, might as well help you with yours.
Have I heard of priorities? They're an interesting concept.
Yeah.
get-
Priorities are helping people right in front of our faces.
I would say
I see.
priorities should be saving lives.
I mean, either or. I mean, a lawman doesn't have to constantly risk his life each and every day, although it is very honorable for him to do so. But helping others is also a good trait as well.
Yeah, but we're in pursuit of a rather dangerous group that has already ended a lot of lives and is going to end more.
Oh. I see. So I guess I'm a little bit of an inconvenience. I apologize.
A little bit? Try a lot.
Brian's gonna glare at Santiago some more.
I'm sorry that Santiago is so much of a Shannon knockoff.
Oh god.
Santiago is more Shannon than Shannon.
Sharon!
It's
Oh,
fun.
Shannon.
It's funny because as of the time this is going up on YouTube, I don't know if the episode with Shannon has been uploaded yet. Anyone who keeps up with War for Salem, soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
Shannon is kind of an asshole. Kind of.
Yep.
Be prepared.
All right, so anyone have anything else they want to say?
Nope.
All right, so
I would say, actually, yeah, I would say something.
okay,
I would say we take this democratically. Do we help the mailman first? Or do we chase the deadly gang?
I would say let's chase the deadly gang.
All in favor of helping the mailman, say aye.
Aye.
Because I am that mailman.
2. And 1 for going against the deadly gang.
Yeah, the one you have to keep an eye on.
Yeah. And if you decide to not listen to me, I have a gun right here and all the
So
rights
do
to kill
I.
you. You made the choice.
I'm
You made
kinda
the
curious.
choice, man.
Yeah, I
Now-
made the choice to help you catch those guys. That was the deal.
Excuse me, but
That
who is
mailman
they?
has nothing to do with that.
I'm also curious. Who is they?
None of your goddamn business.
I'm just trying to see if I can be of much help at all. Don't need to be a little sassy person.
Also, I find it hilarious that Kit doesn't know my name yet.
Yeah.
The only
He'll probably
person that he
never know
doesn't
your
know
name.
yet.
I'm just gonna probably call you Sassy. Your name's now Sassy. Congratulations, Sassy.
You don't have to help, but you still do have to come along.
We'll see what I do.
All right.
Because it's either we all do this together, or you going alone and get yourself killed.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
my chances.
The Yatagarasu is no laughing matter.
Oh, believe me, I know.
Yada Rasu.
I met him before.
That sounds very intimidating to me. And
Uh,
I hope I could be of some service.
If you want to know exactly if you can recall this guy, you can make a knowledge check. Do you want to see if you know who he is? Kit?
Can someone please stuff his mouth?
Oh, me?
Yeah, if you want to know.
Oh. Yeah, so what would I roll? What'd you
Just
say?
knowledge. Just knowledge.
Just knowledge. Just knowledge. Ooh, 3d6. That's nice.
Just Monica.
12.
That's
Oh,
a 5 because you
5.
only take the highest result.
Oh, 5. I'm sorry.
Well, that is enough to recognize the name Yatagarasu. You would know that as a rather infamous huckster who runs with a gang called the Wildlings.
Oh, no. No. Okay, so basically my reaction doesn't really change after what I've said then.
It basically goes from "oh no" to "oh no."
Oh, no! If I would have rolled a lower, I would be like, oh, no, not those guys. Who are they again?
Who are they? Who that boy? Who him is? Yeah. So I would say that this would be a decent time for you to arrive in Direridge. You've been traveling for an additional hour, and you have arrived in Direridge. The town of Direridge is one of the more pitiful settlements any of you have seen in your travels, and that's saying quite a bit. It's about the size of a city block back in the east, 2 rows of 10 buildings each. It's got a ramshackle doctor's office, a really pitiful wooden shack labeled Town Hall, and of course a massive saloon. Although it's rather empty at this time.
Oh, might I ask what time it is?
You won't know exactly what it is, but you know it looks like about
early,
afternoon.
late?
It looks like about
Afternoon?
early afternoon.
Early afternoon. Okay, I can guess. All right. Thank you.
Is there a sheriff's office here? Police station of any kind?
Well, you could ask around town. You don't see one at first glance. You would also notice that a lot of the townsfolk are just walking around, got their heads hanging. They look at you for a second with kind of these dead eyes and then just keep walking about their business.
Lily, that kind of reminds me a lot of the.
Yes, I know.
Call of Duty game.
Yes, I know. I just realized that. Hey, at least there's no
Deja vu, huh?
hallucinogenic mist. I mean. Oh wait, we
well,
deleted. Oh wait, we deleted that episode. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
You deleted that episode. That episode was glorious. That was 90 minutes of arguing.
Yes. All right. So, what do you guys want to do as you're in town?
I'm gonna stop in front of the saloon.
All right.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
Also, I'm gonna put.
Well, what we're gonna do, everyone, just say what you're going to do, and then we'll act them out in a sequence.
All right.
I'm sticking with Brian.
I'm going to go into the saloon and order whiskey.
Oh God.
And what is
Um,
Kit doing?
Kit is going to look through his parcels and see if there's any addresses that he can deliver the packages to in this town.
Give me a search check to see if you can find the proper addresses.
That's a 1d4, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, great. 1.
Actually, you know what? Actually, you know what? There are like addresses. I wouldn't say that's something you have to roll.
Yeah, because I was saying.
Because I'm a nice GM.
That'd be nice.
So
Yay.
yeah, you
What?
do.
At least I got my.
Those exist?
Yes.
I heard they're creatures from fairy tales.
So yeah, you do manage to find some of the people who you were supposed to deliver the packages to.
Okay.
When you hand off the
While I'm
package.
delivering it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, you go.
Never
ahead.
mind.
Okay.
I just realized I can't do that. Like
Okay.
what I was gonna say.
As you hand them their package, they just mumble, "Thank you kindly," and just walk back into their house. Houses, I should say.
All right. And then each time I casually tip my hat and walk away. I guess to
Right.
the next house until the final one to where I'm trying. So I guess after I'm done with the packages, I guess I'll try to find the marshals.
All right. Meanwhile, Santiago, you enter the saloon. It's odd because this is normally the time of day where people would be in the saloon. Like it would be jam packed right now. But as far as you could tell, there's only one woman behind the counter, and 3 guys in the corner playing poker.
I sit down at the counter. How much is a glass of whiskey here?
You're wasting your time, honey. We ain't got nothing.
Wonderful.
I've been waiting for a week for this shipment, and ain't come. Bet it's those bandits.
May I ask what bandits you're talking about?
You can, well, yeah, they, showed up a while back, just, sort of plopped down somewhere out in the desert, started, near as we could tell, just robbing every poor soul that comes along this path. Y'all didn't get robbed, you're one of the lucky ones. They've been robbing places. Bet they robbed the alcohol shipment. That's all I know. You probably want to talk to the sheriff if you want to know more.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, honey. Where would I find that sheriff?
Sheriff Bones mostly hangs out in town hall.
Alright. Thank you. And I still toss her a coin.
She smiles at you. It's a genuine smile, not the dead ones you've seen so far. And she takes the coin.
And I leave the saloon.
Alright.
You wanted to know where the sheriff is?
Yeah.
Town hall.
All right. Are you coming with, or are you gonna stick around town?
I'm gonna come with. Maybe he has some valuable information.
All right.
All right, and the Kit said he's going to find the marshals, so everyone's going in to see the sheriff.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, you all approach the little building labeled Town Hall. As you open the door, it really isn't any more impressive inside than it was on the outside. It's about the size of a bedroom, barely enough room for a bookshelf, a desk, and the man sitting behind the desk. There's a makeshift kind of a plaque. It's basically just a slab of wood with the name Sheriff Bones etched into it in all caps. The man who you presume to be the sheriff, he's a thin African-American man who's frantically writing down in a notebook. And as you enter the room, he looks at you, his face just like glistening with sweat. Look, I know it's custom for the sheriff to welcome any new guest to our lovely little town of Direridge, but I've got enough paperwork to last me a lifetime. I'll get to y'all as soon as I can.
Show your badges.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show him my U.S. Marshal badge.
He gets like this almost gleeful smile on his face. By God, you're a marshal. You're a lawman.
Yep.
My prayer's
Kit
been
came
answered.
in with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all came in.
I'm gonna gesture to Kit and say, this man here had a very important package stolen. And I was wondering if there was any problem with bandits around here.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. Well, yeah, a few weeks back, maybe, a bunch of bandits just sort of plopped out somewhere out there in the desert, started terrorizing everyone who made their way to the town. I reckon they're the reason we ain't had any fresh alcohol in probably about a week now. Jester down to the bar tells me the new shipment should have been here by now. I'll bet they're out there right now, just gorging themselves on our well-earned alcohol.
You know roughly where they are?
I know they're somewhere out there in the desert. They can't be too far out there.
Got any directions? See where they're coming from?
I witnessed the attacks myself. Well, there's only one trail headed into town, so. Listen, Marshall,
Also,
if y'all could deal with this little bandit issue and specifically get that alcohol back, because I mean, y'all saw those folks out there. we need all the joy and laugh we can get out here. I'd handle the matter myself, but I mean, he sort of gestured to the room around him. We could barely afford a town hall, much less a police force. So, if y'all could get that alcohol back, all of Direridge be in your debt.
all right. I'll do one thing. Take $100 out, give it to him.
For what
You're just
reason?
throwing around money.
Oh yeah.
I just throw a little.
Hopefully this will help with the police force. And
Wow.
we'll deal with your problem.
Well, sir, it ain't. I'd take it, but it ain't just a matter of money. It's a matter of having people who are willing and able. But I mean, I'll certainly take it. And then he sort of laughs and takes the money from you.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly, Marshal.
Yeah. If anything, it'll at least help out the town. And also, do you have any information on the Yadagarasu?
Oh? Oh, yeah, he's that huckster feller, ain't he?
Yeah, the Wildlings. You know about them?
not more than you know, Marshall. You think they're the ones behind this?
I don't think they're the ones behind this specifically, but they may
I made my roll, by the way.
I'm typing it out.
Ah.
they may have had something to do with it. I don't know.
Well, if they
We
did,
just lost someone.
I think Gridfox had to go.
Yep.
All right. Well. Oh god, he said he's like physically sick. Yeah.
He ate too much.
Ooh.
Right. So yeah.
Well, if there's any suspicious men who walk by this town, be sure to send out the warning.
I will. Though with how out here our little town is, I doubt it'd reach the ears of anyone powerful enough to stop it. I mean, we ain't exactly convenient to find our little town. I'm sure you noticed.
Yeah.
If y'all would be willing to deal with this problem for me, I'd be grateful.
Well, seems like dealing with these bandits will not only help you get your alcohol back, but also help this Kit Pickett here get a very important package of his own back.
Well, sounds like a win-win all around. I mean, I could. Sorry, let me just make a roll real quick. I can see if. I wish I could help you. Best I could say is to just check out the trail. If you ask around, sure you could find someone who's We've had a few people who've managed to survive.
Do you know him by name?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I know a few of them by name. There's our doctor. Yeah, she managed to survive. Leah Webster.
All right.
She might have something useful.
You know where she might be at this time?
Probably the doctor's office.
Reasonable. Well, I'll be out of your hair for now.
All right. Again, thank you, Counter Marshal.
See you later.
All right. So, what are you guys doing now?
So, as we leave town hall, I'm gonna look over to Brian. I doubt that we'll find the package with the bandits. I mean, why should have they just taken it without killing that fellow? And I nod over to Kit. That sounds more like a single person working alone, not wanting to risk the confrontation.
Maybe it's some lowly bandit who's trying to prove himself.
Gang of bandits would have just shot him in the head. Or done worse.
Kip probably hears this all, by the way.
Yeah, I don't care.
Honestly, I've kind of understood this was going to happen.
It's the weird.
To be honest, I
West.
wasn't actually paying attention. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest.
You fool.
I said that if it was this gang of bandits who stole your package, you probably wouldn't be alive anymore.
Well, we might as well make our way over to the doctors and deal with this little problem the town has.
Oh, oh, might
They
be
might-
done so worth
There
the
might
risk.
be a chance they're in league with the Yatagarasu.
Exactly.
And hey, they're bandits. They kill and steal just like he does. That'll be saving lives.
Yeah.
So we make our way over to the doctors, I guess.
All right. So this is sort of another just not the best building. It's actually kind of a bit bigger than the supposed town hall. No less decrepit, though.
When I hear let's make our way to the doctors, all I can think is us riding up to a blue phone box from. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a Doctor Who fan.
Same. I wore a bow ties or cool shirt to school today, and it pains me how many people think it's just a shirt with a generic statement on it. Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, the doctor's office isn't locked, obviously at this time of day, and
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in.
the door's open. You see, it's sort of it's very makeshift, kind of more thrown together than built, but as far as you could tell, it seems like it would do the job fine enough. There's a woman sitting at a desk. Well, I say sitting at the desk. She's lying with her hands, with her head in her hands, just.
Is she asleep? Yep. I just nudge her with the handle of my pistol.
Yeah.
Morning. Or rather, afternoon.
You're awful lively if you're someone coming to the doctor's office.
I'm just gonna speak up. Yeah, we have some questions about those bandits that have been harassing this town.
Y'all want to stop those bandits, do ya? Yeah, well,
Well, hoping we could help out.
you and every other person in this town with more brawn than brains. No offense, but I'd rather not have people people with no training running out there and dying.
No training? And I raise an eyebrow.
Ma'am, I'm a U.S. Marshal.
A U.S. Marshal in our town of Direridge. Well,
Yes, ma'am.
well then, she sort of rubs her eyes a bit and puts on a pair of round spectacles. I'll do my best. Name's Leah. Call me Dr. Webster.
Sure thing.
So, how can I help you, fine folk?
I was wondering if you have any knowledge about those bandits. Anywhere you could if you could point us in the right direction.
Well, let me just.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but does there happen to be a package for the doctor?
If there was, you would have already delivered it.
Right, okay. Did I come by here then, or no?
Well, depends. Did you follow us?
No, I went around town and gave my deliveries, and then I showed up to you guys. So
Yeah,
apparently I must have. So that means I guess that means I set the. Since seeing that they passed out beforehand, I guess I would have had them.
Yeah, you would have
had
set
it-
the package.
in the corner.
Yeah.
I would have set it in the corner of the
Alright.
room. Just want to
So-
clarify that.
Yeah, all right. don't remember much about the attack. All I remember was I was going out to meet some friends. Well, friends, associates. From back east, they were sending me some medical supplies, and we were meeting halfway on the trail, and we got blindsided by these bandits. Luckily, well, as lucky as you can be with this scenario, only one person didn't make it afterwards. I managed to at least stabilize most of them, but back in my brain, I might have come from I think they came from east, somewhere around there.
All right.
So you were already traveling to the east, and then the bandits came from further from the east.
Yeah, somewhere around northeast. So we're off in that direction.
Do you remember anything
It was all a blur,
remarkable
and
about the bandits?
well, oh god, I do remember one of them. He was didn't look like a bandit. Rest of them came in with their rifles and their pistols. This man just came in with a deck of cards, and I think he did the most damage out of all of them. It's devil worship, I tell you.
Did he have a white crow with him?
Near as I could tell, he didn't. I ask.
Because we're searching for a man that fits that description.
Well, hate to say it, but there's a lot of people who getting into that sort of witchcraft out here. Things people do to gain the upper hand. Well, I think I've done all I can for you.
Thank you for your time, miss.
You're welcome. And she sort of just gently lowers her head back onto her desk. And within
Hang on a
just
second, I'm gonna be right back.
and within just a few seconds.
You guys continue.
Within just a few seconds.
All right.
Well, seems like we have a job to do.
Sure does.
Also, I apologize to any people listening. I cannot do an accent. I'm very sorry because I already have an accent, and this is not my native language. I'm very, very, very sorry. But people that are following the other games probably have heard that before because I think I've apologized for my English a couple of times now.
Such as with the totally Transylvanian, no really Iris Bowers.
I like Iris.
Or the occasionally smoker's voice, occasionally normal German voice Solomon. I shouldn't make fun of you too much.
I mean, you speak English. You speak English fairly well for someone who doesn't know it natively.
Yeah, but I can't fake an accent because of that.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can't even fake a German accent.
I mean, you hear me? I'm from the South, and you already heard how my Western accent sounds. Red boy, get out here! Ow, I hurt my throat. That actually hurt my throat. Ow. Okay, so what are you guys doing now?
I would like to stock up on supplies before we get going. I would assume that we probably don't have that much water with us.
Yeah,
well,
I'd
you knew
refill.
you'd-
I'd refill on water, get some horse food, some carrots and shit.
Yeah. There's a little, like,
Don't you want to feed your horse something that wasn't already in another living being?
oh god, I made a terrible mistake. I meant to look up water spout, and I typed in water sports. That was a terrible idea.
Oh God! I'm
Okay.
getting horse food, human food,
I still
water.
have trade rations, so I'm just gonna look for water.
You do manage to find it's like a little water spout in the center of town.
I fill up my 4 canteens.
It is free, but you do get some weird looks filling up on 4 canteens.
I don't
Hey.
even have anything to store water in it, I just realized.
You have that hat.
And
of
that's
yours.
why I brought 4 That's why I brought 4 canteens.
Just turn your hat upside down and be like, shh.
I hand 1 canteen to Santiago. That's his now.
I wonder if I should look around for a shop and just get some of my own. Considering that my horse also wants to drink something.
I got 1 canteen for each of us.
Sorry.
Also, you should probably mark it on your equipment that you know have 1 canteen.
Alright, I'm back.
Yay.
And I heard I gotta
Welcome
get a canteen.
Well, do you already have one of your own?
Um,
Because Brian overstocked to
Rob?
bring 4 canteens for some reason.
No, I didn't get a canteen, actually. I'm an idiot. I got 8 pounds of coffee, though.
All right, I have 2 canteens, and now Kit and Santiago each have 1.
All right,
Is
so
it
basically,
There we go.
Kit, what you missed is they know at least which direction the bandits are coming from.
Yep.
Okay.
Which direction did we come from to the town?
You were coming. You were coming from the west.
Okay, that makes it even more unlikely that they.
No, from the east. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
The east.
It's
I
fine.
just want to
I
be an
forgot.
asshole and.
I don't geography
away.
good. I don't geography good.
I want to be an asshole and take away kids' hopes.
Does geography is that geography?
Yeah.
I'd say it counts
What?
as geography. Okay. So, Kit, are you doing anything to prepare?
Prepare for when they're gonna come?
No, you. Well, I'm assuming you guys are going to them or trying to.
Alright, yeah. Let me double check.
In the meantime, what's Santiago doing again?
I'm still gonna look around for a shop in town. Oh, wait. How much ammunition do I have? I'm gonna make the. Okay, no, I'm not gonna look around for a shop in town.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
good on
everything
stuff.
I need.
I think
Alright.
I'm good on stuff.
Yeah, you guys. Well, especially with 2 edges you guys took, Kit and Santiago.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Freaking
Oh,
rich uncle.
while we're oh wait,
My
never
uncle,
mind. I was gonna
freaking
say-
my uncle works for Nintendo or whatever. I don't know. My uncle works for Nintendo. He said that.
My uncle works at Sega.
My uncle works for a mining company. He said that. This ghost rock is broken. Actually, if ghost rock was broken, hell would be unleashed. Literally.
Oops.
Ghost rocks are no laughing matter.
Also, Brian's just gonna take a match and take a cigar, start smoking.
Yeah, and Santiago is gonna roll himself in a cigarette.
Oh, also, Flurbo, one thing that I house ruled is that you don't roll guts, you just roll spirit, because having to learn composure is dumb. So you could assign those.
Lily, good that you're mentioning that, because that's 3 points that I can relocate.
Yeah, and that's 2 points Kit can locate.
And I'm going to put, actually, 2 of them in over.
So I can
and
move those?
1 of them in fighting.
Yep.
So, Lily, I now have the stair and an over of 4d6.
Nice.
So what are you rolling for instead of guts?
Spirit, just normal spirit.
Oh, just normal spirit. Okay.
Which is actually kind of worse for you, because
Yeah.
I won't say what your spirit is.
1d4?
Yes. I lied.
2d4?
No, I said I lied to Kit when I said I wouldn't tell everyone his spirit.
Huh.
Oh
Okay.
god, what a coward.
The guy's a mailman.
What
do you
was
expect me to
his shooting skill again?
His shooting is 2d8.
Okay, that is acceptable for mailman. And cute.
All right. I moved my points from. I put 1 point into. Let me double check. I put 1 to fighting, and I put 1 into dodge.
Nice. So yeah, if that's all you guys want to do, you could head back out into the trail.
Yep.
At which point, I'm going to call a 5-minute break because I'm thirsty.
All right.
Sounds good.